I'm talking about something that's bigger than motivation, bigger than hustle. It's about harnessing the unseen forces that shape your destiny. It's about the law of attraction. Now, if you've heard the term law of attraction, you might be thinking, isn't that some mystical nonsense? Or just wishful thinking? Let me assure you, it's neither nonsense nor simply wishful thinking. The law of attraction is a principle deeply woven into how your mind and reality interact. And I'm here to show you that this law is not just an idea, it's a tool. A tool you can use to design a life you love. Why the law of attraction matters for you. We live in a world where stress levels are sky high. People are working jobs they hate, feeling trapped, overwhelmed, and burned out. They wake up each morning with a knot in their stomach, dreading the day ahead. They wonder why success seems reserved for other people. Here's the truth. Success isn't reserved for other people. It's reserved for those who align their thoughts, emotions, and actions with what they truly desire. You can change your life. You can transform your finances, your health, your relationships, your career, your self-esteem. You can attract abundance, joy, and love, but it starts with your mind. That's what the law of attraction is about. Whatever you focus on, you draw into your life. It's not just about thinking positively. It's about tuning your energy to the frequency of the life you want. And in the next few minutes and in the rest of this speech, I'm going to walk you through how. Your thoughts are magnetic. Let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about someone and suddenly they texted you or called you? Have you ever been in a negative mood and everything seemed to go wrong that day? Or been in a great mood and people seemed friendlier? Opportunities seemed to pop up everywhere. That's the law of attraction at work. Your thoughts and feelings are energy. Think of your brain as a radio transmitter, constantly broadcasting signals out into the universe. And the universe, like a cosmic mirror, reflects those signals back to you. If you're sending out signals of fear, worry, doubt, that's the kind of energy you attract. More problems, more setbacks, more lack. If you're sending out signals of confidence, gratitude, faith, you attract opportunities, solutions, and success. This isn't magic. This is the way human psychology interacts with reality. When you change your thoughts, you change the lens through which you see the world. And that lens determines the actions you take and the results you create. Why most people struggle. Most people misunderstand the law of attraction because they focus only on wishing. They think, if I just sit here and wish for $1 million, it'll show up. That's not how it works. The law of attraction responds to 1. Your dominant thoughts. 2. Your emotions. 3. Your actions. Your thoughts set the direction. Your emotions power your energy. Your actions bring it into physical reality. But if your thoughts are full of doubt, if your emotions are fear-based, if your actions are hesitant or inconsistent, you keep attracting the same struggles. That's why so many people stay stuck in repeating cycles. They're broadcasting the wrong frequency. Today, I want to teach you how to broadcast a new frequency, one that matches abundance, success, health, love, and happiness. Your mind is a creative machine. The first step in using the law of attraction is to accept a powerful truth. Your mind is a creative machine. Every single thing around you, this room, these lights, the clothes you're wearing, the chair you're sitting on, began as a thought in someone's mind. Your phone didn't exist until someone imagined it. Your career didn't exist until you imagined it. Your entire life is built from the blueprint of your thoughts. And if that's true, then guess what? You can change your thoughts and change your life. Imagine this. If your mind can create negative circumstances through worry, fear, and doubt, it can just as easily create positive circumstances through faith, gratitude, and belief. Your subconscious mind. Here's something most people don't realize. It's not enough to just think positive thoughts once in a while. Your subconscious mind is where the real power lies. Your subconscious is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant in it, positive or negative, will grow. It doesn't question whether your thoughts are good or bad, true or false. It simply accepts what you consistently feed it. If you keep repeating to yourself, I'm broke, nothing ever works out for me, I'm not good enough, then your subconscious takes that as instruction, and it helps create situations that match those beliefs. But if you feed it thoughts like, money flows easily to me, I am worthy of success, I am loved and supported, your subconscious goes to work helping you attract opportunities, resources, and people to make those thoughts real. Start with gratitude. The fastest way to shift your vibration is gratitude. When you feel grateful, even for small things, a cup of coffee, a sunrise, the roof over your head, you instantly raise your vibration. You go from lack to abundance, from fear to faith, And guess what happens? You start attracting more things to be grateful for. Your new identity. One of the secrets of the law of attraction is that you must become the person who already has what you desire. Don't wait for the circumstances to change. Start acting, thinking, and feeling like the person who already lives your dream life. If you want to be wealthy, think like a wealthy person. If you want love, radiate love. If you want success, carry yourself with confidence. The universe responds to who you're being, not just what you're wishing for. It's time to decide. So my question for you is this. Are you ready to decide who you want to become? Because in the coming parts of this speech, I'm going to show you how to visualize powerfully, how to affirm your desires, how to reprogram limiting beliefs, how to take inspired action, how to handle setbacks, and how to stay consistent so the law of attraction works for you every single day. The time for excuses is over. The time for doubting yourself is over. It's time to think it, feel it, and attract it. Because the law of attraction is real, and your dream life is waiting for you to claim it. We've just talked about how the law of attraction is real, and how it's shaping your life whether you believe in it or not. Now it's time to go deeper, because knowledge without action is worthless. I want you to understand how to actually use this law. So, let's talk about the blueprint of your thoughts. Your life is a mirror. Here's a truth that might shake you up. Your external world is a mirror of your internal world. Whatever's happening around you is simply a reflection of what's happening inside you. If you feel constantly overwhelmed, you'll keep attracting chaos. If you feel unworthy, you'll keep attracting relationships and jobs that make you feel small. If you believe you're lucky, opportunities seem to fall into your lap. It's not the world that's the problem, it's your inner blueprint. Change the blueprint and the mirror changes. The reticular activating system, RAS. This isn't just spiritual talk, it's neuroscience. Inside your brain is something called the reticular activating system, RAS. Think of it like a filter. Out of millions of pieces of information bombarding you every second, your RAS decides what's important and what to ignore. Let's say you decide you want a red Jeep. Suddenly you see red Jeeps everywhere. Did the universe magically create more Jeeps overnight? No. Your RAS simply started filtering your reality to match your focus. I'm Cristiano Ronaldo, and today I want to speak from my heart. I want to tell you how I became successful, the battles I fought, the lessons I've learned, and why I believe you can achieve greatness too, no matter where you come from. I'm not here to pretend I'm perfect. I'm here to tell you my truth. So let's begin at the start. My early life in Madeira. I was born on a small island called Madeira in Portugal. Many people know me now as County Route 7. Not the occasional thought that shapes your life, the global brand. Dominant thought. But I started as just a skinny boy from a poor neighborhood and think we didn't have much. My mother worked very hard cleaning houses. My father worked as a kit man in a football club and also took odd jobs. We lived in a small house. If you want the law of attraction to work, you must feed your mind. Sometimes there wasn't enough food. But even as a child, I had a fire inside me. What do I think about all day long? Are my thoughts on the streets for hours or negative? People would tell me, I focus on what I want, Cristiano, you're good, but don't dream too big. People like us one don't powerful way to shift your dominant but I didn't listen. My dream was to become the best footballer in the world. The word dream seemed impossible. But deep inside, I believed it was possible. Say, sacrifice and leaving home. I'm tired. At just 12 years old, I left my family and moved to Lisbon to join Sporting Lisbon's academy. And your RAS that was the first big sacrifice. Imagine being just a boy far away from home, learning how to attract more money, feeling lonely. I have the energy to handle my goals. I missed my island, but I also knew I had one chance to make my dream come true. Without sacrifice, your subconscious doesn't care if it's true or false. I trained like crazy. I was skinny but fast. I practiced my shots every day. I ran extra laps. Visualization. I did push-ups and sit-ups alone in my room. I wanted to become stronger because people said I was too thin to be a professional footballer. Your brain doesn't know the facing doubt and criticism imagined experience all my life and a real people have doubted. That's why you can watch a scary movie and feel real fear. He'll never succeed outside Portugal. When you visualize, I remember one time as a teenager when some teammates laughed at me for crying after a loss. And your subconscious starts creating ways to make that vision come true. Because football meant everything to me. But instead of giving up, don't just say I want more money. That's been my mindset forever. See the bank account doubt you, let it feel the relief and becoming a professional. Engage at 17, I made my debut for Sporting Lisbon's first team. Everything changed one night when Sporting played Manchester United in a friendly. I played one of the best games of my life. Feel as if it's already yours.
I passed.
4. I created
Repeat
chances.
daily.
Consistency.
Sir Alex
Ferguson watched
visualization
and
turns
said,
your desires
"We need
into
this kid."
instructions
Within
for your
weeks,
subconscious
I
mind.
signed for Manchester United.
Feelings
I
are
was
the
just
fuel.
18,
The law of
alone in a
attraction
new
doesn't
country.
respond to your
I
words
didn't
alone.
speak English.
It responds
I missed
to
my
your
feelings.
feelings.
The weather
You
was
can say,
cold.
"I am
and
wealthy,"
grey. But I
100
told
times.
myself,
But if deep
Cristiano,
down you feel fear
this
and
is your
scarcity,
chance.
that's
Don't waste
the vibration you're sending
Manchester
out.
United growth and
Emotions
discipline
are magnetic.
At United,
Positive emotions
I learned
like
discipline,
gratitude, joy,
Sir
love,
Alex
and
Ferguson
confidence
was like a second
raise
father
your
to me.
vibration.
He taught me
Negative emotions
discipline,
like fear,
humility,
anger,
how to be a
shame,
team player.
doubt lower
At
it.
first, I tried
So
too
ask
many
yourself,
tricks on the ball.
how do I feel
wanted
most
to
of
show
the
off.
time?
Do I
But Sir
live in
Alex
stress
said,
and anxiety?
Cristiano,
or do I live in
talent is
peace and
good,
faith?
but
Decision-making
emotions are a
wins
guidance
games.
system.
So I
When you
learned
feel
to play
good,
smarter.
you're in
I
alignment
learned
with
to
your
defend.
desires.
I
When
built
you
my
feel
body.
bad,
I stayed
you're out
after
of
training,
alignment.
practicing
From
free
wishing
kicks
to
and
knowing.
shooting.
A big reason
At United,
people fail
I
with
won
the
my
law of
first
attraction
Premier League
is
title,
they
my
stay
first
stuck in
Champions League
wishing
trophy,
instead of
and my
moving
first
into
Ballon
knowing.
d'Or.
Wishing
I
sounds
realized
like this.
hard work beats
get
talent.
that job.
If talent doesn't
I
work
wish I
hard,
could find love.
Real Madrid,
I'd love to be rich
a new
someday.
challenge.
Knowing
but I
sounds
wanted
like
more.
this.
I wanted
I am
to
on
test
my way to
myself
my dream
further.
job.
So I
The
moved
right
to Real
partner is
Madrid.
coming into
the
my
pressure
life.
was enormous.
Wealth is flowing
The
to me
transfer
right
fee
now.
was a world
There's power
record.
in certainty.
The fans
When
expected
you shift
magic.
from wishing to
In
knowing,
Spain, I
your
pushed my
energy
limits.
changes.
Scoring
You begin to
50
act
plus goals
differently,
per season,
speak differently,
winning multiple
and show up
Champions League
differently.
titles,
That shift is
competing with
magnetic.
incredible players
Take
like Messi.
inspired action.
People ask
Here's
me,
a crucial point.
Cristiano, how
The
did
law
you
of
stay
attraction
motivated
isn't
after
about
winning so
sitting on your
much?
couch hoping
My
the
answer is
UPS
simple.
man delivers
I
your
love
dream
football.
life.
I
You
love
have
the
to take
challenge.
action.
I want
But
to
not
see
just
how
any
far I
action
can go.
inspired action.
My rivalry with
Inspired
Messi
action
is people
the
always
idea
talk
that
about
pops
my
into your head
rivalry with
suddenly.
Messi.
The urge
I
to
respect
call
Messi
someone.
deeply.
The feeling
He's
you
one of
should
the
go to that
greatest.
event.
The
But I
sudden
never tried to
motivation
be better
start
than
a
him.
new project.
I tried to be better
Your
than myself
intuition
every
is your
day.
inner guidance
Don't
system.
compare yourself
When you
to
act on
others.
it,
You
compare
align with the
yourself to
path
who
your
you were
desires.
yesterday.
Don't overthink
Moving to
it.
Juventus
Take
and
the small
beyond.
steps.
Later,
Trust that each
I
one
moved
is
to
moving you
Juventus.
closer to your
Many
goals.
said,
Let me
Cristiano
give you
is
a
too
real
old.
life example.
But I love proving
There's a woman
people
named
wrong.
Sarah
Even
who
in my
wanted to start
30s,
a business.
I kept
She
scoring
kept
goals,
visualizing
winning
herself,
titles,
signing clients,
and working as hard as
feeling
ever.
successful,
Age doesn't
and
define
speaking
limits.
confidently.
Your mindset
One day
does.
she felt compelled
My secret
to attend
to
a
success.
networking event she
If you
almost
ask me,
skipped. There,
Cristiano,
she met someone
what's
who
your
introduced
secret?
her to her
I'd
first
say,
big client.
one,
Was that
hard
a
work I
coincidence?
train every day,
Or was that the
sometimes
law of
twice.
attraction responding
2,
to her focused
consistency,
thoughts,
talent fades if you're
feelings,
not
and
consistent.
willingness to take
3,
action?
routine,
It's the
I eat
law
well,
in motion.
sleep well,
You're the
and
author
follow
of
strict
your
routines.
story. Here's
4,
the truth, my friends.
visualization.
You are not
I
a
see
victim
goals
of
in my
fate.
mind before I
You
score
are
them.
the author
5,
of your story.
discipline.
If you don't
Even
like
when
the
I'm
chapter,
tired,
you're
I
in
show
the
up.
right a new one.
Handling
So
fame
far,
and
we've
pressure.
explored how
People
your
think
thoughts
fame
shape your
means
reality.
happiness.
How
It
your
doesn't
reticular
always.
activating
Fame
system
brings
filters your world,
attention
and how to
rumors,
visualize and
false
feel your
stories.
desires into existence.
I've learned to protect
But
my
there's
private
something
life
massive we have
to
to
focus
address
on
right
what
now.
matters.
Because
my
even if
family,
you think
my
positively,
children,
even
the
if you
people who love
visualize
me for
daily,
who I am,
even if you
and I
say
remind
affirmations,
myself,
if you have limiting beliefs running the
it
show
means
deep in
people
your
expect
subconscious,
greatness from you.
you'll keep
The
sabotaging
importance
your
of
results.
respect and humility.
So today, let's
no
dive
matter
into
how
the
many
powerful
trophies
and
I've won,
sometimes painful
I remind
world of
myself,
limiting beliefs.
respect rivals,
What are limiting
stay humble,
beliefs?
remember your
Limiting
roots.
beliefs are the
When I go
silent
back to
killers of your
Madeira,
dreams.
I see the
They're the
streets
hidden
where I play
programs
barefoot.
running in the background
It
of
keeps
your
me
mind,
grounded,
telling you,
family,
I'm
my
not good
greatest
enough.
joy.
Money
My
is
biggest
evil.
victories
I always get
aren't
hurt in
trophies.
relationships.
It's
I'm too
my
old.
mother being
I'm
proud
not
of
smart
me.
enough.
My children
The
smiling
scariest
when
thing
they
about
see me.
limiting beliefs
Helping
is that
others
most
live a
of them
better
were
life.
formed when you
My
were a
father
child,
passed away
long
before he
before
saw me
you were
lift the
conscious of
Ballon
what you
d'Or.
were absorbing.
That's one of my
Think
regrets.
about it.
Don't
Maybe
wait
your
to tell
parents
your
thought
loved
about
ones
money.
how much they mean
So
to
you
you.
grew up believing
Helping
money
others.
causes pain.
I've donated
Maybe a
millions
teacher
to
embarrassed you in
hospitals,
class.
children's
So you
surgeries,
decided you're not
and disaster
smart.
relief.
Maybe you
but I don't
failed
do it for
once
headlines.
and decided you're a
I do
failure.
it because I
And
know
the
what
law of
struggle
attraction
feels
doesn't
like.
respond to
Helping
what you
others
want.
is
It
the real
responds
trophy.
to what you believe.
Advice for dreamers.
Your beliefs shape
to
your
anyone
identity.
listening, especially
Here's
young
something
people,
crucial to understand.
maybe you live in a
Beliefs
small
create
town.
identity.
Maybe
Identity
people doubt
creates
you.
reality.
Maybe you're
If you
struggling,
believe you're a healthy
remember
person,
this: your present situation
make
does
healthy
not decide
choices.
your future.
If you believe
if a
you're
boy from
successful,
Madeira can become
you
one of the
act with
best in the
confidence.
world,
But if
so
you
can
believe
you.
you're
But
unworthy,
you must.
you
Dream
unconsciously
big,
sabotage
work relentlessly,
every good thing that
never
comes your
give
way.
up.
A
Facing
simple belief
failure,
can keep you trapped
I've
for
missed
decades.
penalties.
Let's
I've
say
lost
you want to earn
finals.
6 figures.
I've cried after
Consciously,
defeats. Failure
you want
hurts,
abundance,
but it teaches you
subconsciously
to
you
stay
believe rich
hungry,
people
to
are greedy.
learn, to
So
come
you
back
procrastinate,
stronger.
avoid
Defeat is only final if you
opportunities,
give up.
and stay
Final
stuck.
reflections.
That's why
As I
changing
look
your
back,
beliefs
I
is
feel
not
grateful.
optional.
I've
It's
met
mandatory.
kings and presidents.
Identifying
I've
your
lifted
limiting
trophies in
beliefs.
front of millions.
The first step
but my
in changing
greatest
your
pride
beliefs
is knowing
is
I've inspired
identifying
people
them.
to chase their
Here's
dreams.
an exercise for
I
you.
want people to remember
1.
me not
Write
just as a
down your
footballer,
biggest
but as
goal.
a
E.g.,
hard worker.
I want to
a
earn
fighter,
$100,000
someone who
a year.
believed in
2.
himself, someone
Ask
who
yourself,
helped others.
why don't I have
Records
this
will be
already?
broken.
Write down
but
every
kindness
answer
and
that pops
respect
up,
last
no matter
forever.
how silly it
My
seems.
final message,
For example,
I leave you with this:
I'm not smart enough.
No dream is
I
too
don't
big.
have the right
No goal is
connections.
impossible.
It's too hard
If
in
you're
this
willing to
economy.
work,
3.
sacrifice,
Turn
and
each
believe,
reason into a belief
you can create
statement.
your own
E.g.,
destiny.
I
From a
believe
small
I'm not
island
smart
to
enough to
stadiums
earn
around the world,
$100,000.
I'm living
4.
proof. Challenge
Thank you, my
each
friends.
belief.
Obrigado.
Ask, is this belief absolutely true? Where did I learn
I'm
this
Cristiano
belief?
Ronaldo.
Who taught
And
me
today
this?
I want
And
to
were they
speak
even
from my
qualified
heart.
to teach
I want to
me?
tell you
What
how I
evidence
became
exists
successful,
that proves the opposite?
the battles I've fought,
Your mind
the lessons
believes
I've
what you tell
learned,
it.
and why I
Here's a
believe
golden
you
truth.
can achieve
Your
greatness too,
subconscious
no matter
mind
where you
will
come
believe
from.
anything
I'm
you
not here
repeat
to pretend
often
I'm
enough.
perfect.
Your
I'm
subconscious
here to
doesn't
tell you
care
my
if it's
truth.
true or false.
So let's begin at the
It
start.
simply accepts
my early
repetition.
life in Madeira.
Imagine how
I was
powerful
born
that
on a
is.
small island
If for
called
years you've been
Madeira
telling yourself,
in Portugal.
"I'm
Many
broke,
people know me now
I'm
as County
unlovable,
Route 7,
I'm
the
a failure,"
footballer, the
then your
champion,
subconscious
the global
has
brand.
accepted those
But I
statements
started
as
as just a
commands.
skinny
But
boy
you
from
can
a
flip
poor
the
neighborhood.
script.
We didn't
By
have
repeating
much.
new,
My mother
empowering
worked very
beliefs,
hard cleaning
you
houses.
begin installing
My
a new
father worked as a
program in
kit
your
man in
mind.
a football club
How to
and also
reprogram
took odd
limiting
jobs.
beliefs.
We lived in a
Let me
small
give you a
house,
simple but
my
powerful
siblings and I
method to
shared a
start
room.
reprogramming your
Sometimes there
subconscious.
wasn't enough
The four-step
food, but even as a
reprogramming
child,
formula.
I had a
1.
fire inside me.
Awareness.
I
Catch
loved
the belief
football.
in action.
I kicked the ball in the
E.g.,
streets for
I'm not good
hours.
enough.
People
2.
would tell me,
Pause and question.
Cristiano, you're
Ask,
good.
who told
but
me
don't
this?
dream too
Is it
big.
100%
People like
true?
us don't become
Could the
stars.
opposite also be
but I
true?
didn't listen.
3.
My dream was to
Create a
become
new
the
belief.
best footballer in
Flip
the
the
world.
negative belief
That dream
into a
seemed
positive
impossible.
one.
But deep
E.g., I am
inside,
more than good enough.
I believed it was
I'm
possible.
getting better every day.
Sacrifice and
4.
leaving home.
Repeat,
At just
repeat.
12 years old,
Write it.
I left my
Speak it.
family and
Record
moved to
it
Lisbon
and listen to it
join
daily.
Sporting
The more
Lisbon's
you repeat
academy.
it,
That
the
was
more
the
your
first big
subconscious
sacrifice.
accepts it as truth.
Imagine being just a boy far away from home, crying at night.
Affirmations are like
feeling
mental
lonely.
vitamins for your
I missed
brain.
my mother.
But here's the
I
key.
missed my island.
They
But
have
I
to
also
feel
knew I
possible
had
to
one
you.
chance to make
If
my
you
dream
currently
come
make
true.
$30,000
Without sacrifice,
and you start
there is
chanting,
no
"I'm a
victory."
billionaire,"
At Sporting,
your
I
brain
trained
rejects
like
it as
crazy.
absurd.
I was
Instead,
scared but fast.
choose
I
affirmations
practiced my
that
shots
bridge the
every
gap.
day. I
Instead
ran
of,
extra laps.
"I'm a billionaire,"
I did push-ups and
try,
sit-ups
"I'm
alone in
learning
my
how to
room.
attract more
I wanted
wealth
to become
every day."
stronger because
Instead
people
of,
said I was too
"I'm
thin
perfectly
to be a
confident."
professional footballer.
Try.
Facing
I'm
doubts
becoming
and
more confident
criticism
each day.
all my life.
Little by little,
people have
your
doubted me.
subconscious accepts
He's too
the new
skinny.
identity.
He's too flashy.
Visualization
He'll never
and
succeed
emotion.
outside Portugal.
Super
I remember one time as a
Visualization
teenager
isn't
when
just
some
about
teammates
seeing an
laughed at
image.
me for
It's
crying
about
after a
feeling the
loss.
new belief as
Yes,
real.
I cried.
Imagine
because
you've
football
already
meant
achieved your
everything to
goal.
me.
How
But
do you
instead of
stand?
giving up,
How do you
I trained
talk?
even harder.
How do people
That's
react
been my
to you?
mindset forever.
How do you feel
when people
when you
doubt
wake
you?
up?
Let
Let
it
it
fuel
fuel the
you.
emotion during
Becoming a
visualization.
professional,
The faster
at
your
17 I made my
subconscious absorbs the
debut
new
for
belief.
Sporting Lisbon's
Feel the
first
pride.
team.
Feel
Everything
the
changed
gratitude.
one night when
Feel the
Sporting played
excitement.
Manchester United
Emotion
in a
is the
friendly.
glue that locks
I played
new
one of the
beliefs
best
into
games
place.
of my life.
The power
I
of
drew
environment.
balls. I passed.
Don't underestimate
I created
the power of
chances.
your environment
Sir
in
Alex
shaping
Ferguson
your
watched me
beliefs.
that night and
If you
said,
hang around people
"We need
who
this kid."
complain
Within weeks,
constantly,
I signed for
say
Manchester
life is
United.
unfair,
I
laugh
was
at
just
your
18,
dreams.
alone
Your
in a new
subconscious
country.
absorbs
I
that
didn't speak
negativity.
English.
Instead,
I missed my
surround
family.
yourself
The
with
weather
people
was
who
cold
believe
and
in
grey.
possibilities.
But I told myself,
Encourage growth.
Cristiano,
Celebrate
this
your
is your
wins.
chance.
Don't
Sometimes
waste it.
your environment
Manchester
is the
United
biggest
barrier
barrier and
to changing your beliefs.
At United,
Choose your
I
surroundings
learned
wisely.
discipline.
Let
Sir
me share
Alex
a story.
Ferguson was like
There was
a
a man
second
named
father to
David
me.
who always
He taught
believed
me
he was destined to
discipline,
struggle.
humility,
He grew up hearing,
how to be a team
"Money
player.
doesn't grow on trees."
At first, I
Rich
tried too
people
many
are
tricks on
crooks.
the ball.
No matter
I
how
wanted
hard
to
he
show
worked,
off.
he'd
But Sir Alex
sabotage
said,
his finances.
"Cristiano,
Finally,
talent is good." He decided
to challenge
decision-making
his
with his
beliefs.
games.
He wrote
So
new
I learned to
affirmations.
play smarter.
Money
I
is a
learned
tool
to
for good.
defend. I built my
deserve
body.
abundance.
I stayed after
He
training,
visualized himself
practicing free kicks and
debt-free
shooting.
and successful.
At United,
Slowly,
I won my first
his
Premier League
attitude
title,
changed.
my first
He
Champions
invested
League
in his
trophy,
skills,
and my
took
first
bold
Ballon
action,
d'Or.
and today
I
he owns a
realized
thriving business.
hard work beats
The
talent.
law of attraction
doesn't
works,
work hard,
but only when your
Real
beliefs
Madrid,
allow it to.
a new challenge,
Your new identity.
but I wanted more.
If you want
I
a
wanted
new life,
to test
you must
myself
become a new
further.
person,
So I
not
moved to
fake,
Real Madrid.
not pretending.
The pressure
But
was
truly
enormous.
evolving into
the
someone
transfer
who
fee was a
believes
world
they
record.
deserve success,
The fans expected
expect
magic.
good things to
In
happen,
Spain, I
acts
pushed my
boldly
limits
and consistently.
scoring 50-plus
The law of
goals per
attraction
season,
doesn't deliver
winning
what you
multiple
want, it
Champions
delivers
League
who you
titles,
are. So
competing
ask
with
yourself,
incredible players like
who do I
Messi.
choose to become?
People ask
What
me,
beliefs do I choose to
Cristiano,
install?
how did you
What
stay
old stories
motivated
am I ready
after
to
winning
leave
so
behind?
much?
Because
My
the
answer
moment
is
you
simple.
change your beliefs,
I love
you change your
football.
destiny.
I love the
Your
challenge.
homework.
I want to see
Tonight,
how far I
take
can
10
go.
minutes and write
My
down
rivalry with
one
Messi.
limiting belief
People
you've
always
carried
talk
for
about my
years.
rivalry
Why
with
it's not
Messi.
true.
I
And you
respect
believe
Messi
you're choosing
deeply.
instead.
He's one of the greatest.
speak that new belief, but I never tried to be better than him. I tried to be better than myself every day. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who